What is up, guys? Free Warlord here, and in this video I'm just going to be talking about what I think is the best gun in every primary class setup. Now keep in mind, the weapons I chose is my opinion, and I'm not that good of a player, so the footage you see is not going to be that good, so just don't compare the skill of these weapons to how good I am, because I'm not a very accurate representation of the full skill and potential these weapons have. But kicking it off, we have the assault rifles, and I put the KN-44. The reason why I put the KN-44 is because the KN-44 actually has the highest fire rate out of all the ARs. It is a very just well-rounded gun as a whole. It's a very accurate gun, and its iron sight is very good. You can go out using red dot sight ELO, and you'd be perfectly fine with the sight on this weapon, because its iron sight is very accurate. Also, the good thing about it is that it does not have a lot of recoil. You'll see in these clips that when I shoot, you know, the gun's not spraying everywhere. The only reason it may spray is because of my accuracy. But the recoil on this weapon is really good. And I know, even though it's an assault rifle, it shouldn't have a lot of recoil. But the thing is, that's a good quality about it. And like you can see in these clips here, that it shoots very quickly, as you see right there. So it does have a very good fire rate. And this is the main reason why I put the KN-44 as the best assault rifle. Now here we have the Draken, and the Draken is the best for, I think, very obvious reasons. Number one, it has the fastest fire rate out of any sniper, and you can just spray with this weapon. As these clips, I'm often no-scoping with this thing because, I mean, if you played Ghost and you know what the marksman rifle was like, the marksman rifles were like from Ghost, this is basically the Draken. It's just, you can spray with this thing, and it's just, in hardcore mode, it's amazing. It's basically one shot, one kill in hardcore mode, and even in just regular multiplayer matches, you're able to just, if you're good with it, have very good games with it, and it can just mow down enemies if you're accurate. And just like again, it's also a very good gun to do no scopes with, as you see right there at close range. Alright, so now we move on to the Dingo, and the reason I like the Dingo so much is that it has the fastest fire rate out of all the LMGs, and I think that's very important. Some of the LMGs, such as the Gorgon, have very slow fire rates, and that makes it very dependent on you being accurate with these guns. But the thing about the LMG has a very great fire rate, and that kind of makes up for just, you don't have to be so accurate with this fast fire rate. And as you see here, its accuracy is not one of the highest in the class, but it is very good. And its iron sight is a very good iron sight. So this is the main reason I put the Dingo as the best LMG. Now we move on to the shotguns. And we'll just give it a second. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was using the Snap app, and I had to just do something on the Xbox right then. But now we move on to the shotguns, and I put the Brecci here. Now the Brecci has a very good fire rate. You can see here, it only takes about 3 to 2 shots to kill an enemy, and normally with a shotgun, that's pretty decent. But I mean, out of all these entries of the weapons I put for the primary classes, one of the main reasons I looked at is the fire rate. And that's just because that really just depends on how quickly you kill an enemy. And as you see here, if you're accurate with this weapon, that you can be very good with it. And even if you're not accurate, the fast fire rate of this weapon allows you to just make up for the accuracy of it as a whole. So as you see in these videos, I'm just able to run at enemies and just kind of spray my weapon, and I can get very quick kills and very easy kills. So this is just one of the main reasons why I put the Brecci in here. And as you see in this clip, it's just the Brecci is very talented, and the fire rate is one of the main reasons why it's in here. This is mainly all I had to say about the Brecci, but for now on, let's just watch the end of this clip here. And the Brecci's one of my favorite, I would actually say it is my favorite shotgun. Another thing about it is it has good range for shotguns. The Argus has the best, but the Brecci is a good contender for one of the best shotguns with range. Now we have the submachine gun and the VMP. The VMP has the highest damage of all the submachine guns. Also, if you put grip on this thing, the recoil is not bad at all, and that's a main factor when you're using submachine guns. These guns are the guns with the most recoil, so it's very important that you really have a submachine gun that's you're not gonna have to deal with all that recoil here. It's also a very accurate gun. The iron sight on this weapon is very, very good. I like it a lot, and like I said, it has the highest damage out of all submachine guns. As you see in a clip coming up in my second one, its damage is very, very good. So that's the main reason why I put it as the best in the submachine gun category. And we're coming up in the second clip. I really like the second clip, not because I don't get a lot of kills, I only get 2, but just because it kind of shows off the damage of the weapon. It was coming up here, but I'll just tell you what happens, and that what in this clip really shows why the damage of this weapon is so good, especially for submachine gun. And submachine guns aren't really known for their damage, but for their fire rate. But this VMP is an exception, having the highest damage of its category. So coming up in this clip is coming up right now. A guy is gonna place a guardian down, and I'm just gonna like spray through that guardian, and I'm gonna get a kill off it. And it's not an amazing or anything, but it really does show how good the damage on this weapon. Also, the hip firing, that's also a very good quality of it. If you don't have time to aim, you can hip fire with this thing like most submachine guns, and you're able to get a kill. As you see there, I had to fire through the guardian and get a kill, showing off the gun's great damage. Alright, that's the end of this video, guys. Shout out to Fury Phoenix. Peace, guys. I love you.